1990, Peter Thomas and Adrian Loader opened the doors to their workshop and proudly unveiled the first BB5 professional monitor speaker. Selling the first pair to the BBC for use in the legendary Maida Vale studios, at which many of the world's most famous bands have recorded and broadcast sessions, was the start of something that was set to take off at a rate neither Peter or Adrian could have imagined, and was said to become synonymous with quality audio reproduction across the world by professionals and audiophiles alike. The Professional Monitor Company had been born. It was 1991 when the company was formally incorporated, opening its first production facility in Watford, England. The BB5, now in its complete BB5 XBD active guise, quickly established itself as the reference studio monitor speaker, with installations following across the world. Metropolis, the most successful independent recording and production facility in Europe, has no fewer than 5 rooms equipped with BB5 XBDs, used for the mixing and mastering of many famous albums, including Back to Black by Amy Winehouse and Elbow's Build a Rocket Boys, along with some of the world's most successful movie soundtracks. Of course, not everyone has room for speakers as large as the BB5 XBD, and so the company set about introducing more compact models to the range, including the first model, the LB1, which has found favour with such luminaries as Tony Bennett. The company, now known as PMC, has many claims to fame, one being that its speakers are so often chosen by the most famous musicians in the world for their own studios and personal use. The roster of PMC users reads like a who's who of well-known artists: Brian May, Robbie Williams, Kraftwerk, and many, many others. A lot of these artists have chosen PMC for their own use, having witnessed just how good the speakers are when working in the world's leading recording studios. The Village in Los Angeles, where Elton John and Leon Russell's album The Union was mixed using AML2s. Or Emil Berliner in Germany, at which many of the Deutsche Grammophon recordings are produced. Or Metropolis Mastering, at which Robbie's Swing When You're Winning album was mastered. In 20 short years, PMC has gone from one speaker in a workshop to being the manufacturer of the world's leading studio monitors and a critically acclaimed range of hi-fi speakers. Each speaker has something unique that no other manufacturer can boast, and that is the advanced transmission line. This technology has been honed by Peter and the engineers over the past 20 years to enable its speakers to reproduce music with much lower distortion, a far greater bass output, and a much clearer mid-range than is possible from traditional designs. The ATL has been key to the company's phenomenal success. All PMC loudspeakers are made in England at its Luton facility, using components designed by and for the company to its exacting and rigorous quality standards. During manufacture, every single item that goes into a PMC loudspeaker is tested and its measurements recorded. This enables each speaker to be matched to its twin, and for every pair to sound like the reference standard to which it is compared, before being passed for shipping. It is this commitment to absolute quality that sets PMC apart from the competition. It is this commitment that makes PMC the speakers of choice for discerning professional and domestic users. And it is this commitment that has resulted in PMC having been bestowed many accolades and awards across the globe. It's not every loudspeaker manufacturer that can claim to have been awarded an Emmy. With its team of dedicated and passionate people, PMC has taken the vision that Peter and Adrian had 20 years ago and made it into a truly valued reality. And now, as we enter the company's 3rd decade, the creative output of the team continues apace, with innovations and new products continuing to emerge, which will set the standards for music reproduction for many years to come. Let's hear now from the man who started it all, and some of the professional users who rely on PMC to uphold their reputations as leaders in their field.
Hello, I'm Peter Thomas, Chief Designer and founder of PMC. We've been designing loudspeakers for the world's foremost professionals and discerning consumers for 20 years, using our unique advanced transmission line technology. Our design philosophy is simple: to create the ideal speaker with the highest possible resolution and the lowest possible coloration and distortion. PMC speakers are used by most of the premier music and film sound recording studios, broadcasters and mastering facilities, and of course by music lovers who want to enjoy all the passion and drama of their music exactly exactly as the artist intended.
Hello, I'm Miles Scholl. I work at Metropolis Mastering here in Chiswick in West London. We do all sorts of mastering here, mastering for CD, for downloads, for vinyl cutting. I've got a lathe in the corner here. Do all sorts of music as well. We've done Amy Winehouse, The Doves, DJ Tiesto. I've done the vinyl cuts for Derek and the Dominoes' recent reissue of Layla. And the favourite piece of equipment I have in my room is my PMC speakers.
Hi, my name's Kuljit Bamra and I'm a tabla player and record producer, and I just like to say that I'm thrilled with my new PMC TV2 speakers, which I've only had for the last 6 months. Initially it was a bit of a shock when I plugged them in because I started to hear frequencies that I'd never heard before, even though I've recorded over 2,000 songs. But it really brought a new world of sound to me, and I began to see and hear things that I couldn't hear before in my mixes. And so I'm using the PMCs completely as my main monitors. So I'm completely in love with them. Happy birthday, PMC.
Hi, I'm Eric Abapule. Hi, I'm David McEwen. Eric and I are a production team working out of our studio, The Sanctuary, here in London. Happy anniversary, PMC.
Yeah.
Congratulations on 20 years of making amazing monitors. Eric and I worked on the Defamation of Strickland Banks, the Plan B album. We tracked and mixed quite a lot of the album here on these beautiful IB2s. So PMC, thank you very much. Keep making amazing monitors and we'll try to keep making amazing music. Well done.
Hi, I'm Ben. I work here at Metropolis Studios in West London. We're currently at Studio C, where we've got the Neve VR console, which is known really well for its kind of great bottom end, which we can hear really well for the PMC speakers we've got here. This room's mainly used for mixing, so artists such as Adele, Amy Winehouse, Mark Ronson have all been mixed in this room.
Hello, welcome to Fluid Mastering. I'm Tim Debney.
I'm Nick Watson.
And this is our studio, and these are our fantastic PMCs at the back here.
Which we've used to master albums by such diverse artists as Pixie Lott,
UB40,
Deep Purple,
British Sea Power,
all sorts really.
Etc, yeah.
And we use them because they tell it like it is, really.
They sound fantastic, basically. The clarity, the depth of sounds, the clarity, the imaging is all fantastic. Bass, top end.
The bits in between.
Couldn't ask for more, really.
Yeah, it's all there.
Yeah.
So we'd be pretty stuck without them. So, so happy birthday, PMC, and thank you very much.
Happy birthday indeed. Yeah, another 20 years, hopefully. Yeah. You can reduce your prices again, though.
In 20 short years, PMC has broken new ground in the production of professional and domestic loudspeakers. Its products have become synonymous with the ultimate in sound quality throughout the professional recording industry and with the discerning music lover. And with this foundation, we can only see a bright future as the company enters the next 20 years.